The gameplay in this video is performed by an idiot and should not be replicated. Viewer discretion is advised. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Crawlers. In today's episode, we are going to go ahead and go slot 1, and we are going to be picking Scrappy. So Scrappy is actually a quite interesting character in this. The second claw that you have is a magnet, so all metal objects are attracted to that, and we gain 1 strength for collecting at least 5 metal items in one go with that magnet. So we are going to be stacking metal as soon as we can. So onto the first battle we go. We are going to start off by just dropping down here, getting a little bit of the armor going, and let's just grab all of these daggers. Unfortunately, one of them flew out, so we did not get the bonus for collecting 5. But we did manage to sustain all of that damage. We're going to pick up a little bit more armor, get a few daggers here, and we should get pretty close to finishing off the first one. Unfortunately, we did not manage to do it, but we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. We are going to grab big shield plus 1 small one, and yeah, this go we're gonna go just straight down here because we don't want to overdo it with the small sword, because that deals double damage when picked up alone. So it would honestly be better just to leave it right there, and we can potentially use it for the lava slime. But as it is right now, we are gonna have to pick up a dagger with it, unfortunately. Whoa, okay, the dagger did not drop. Alright, get a little bit of damage. We're going to finish this off right here, and we're going to keep on going. The early rounds are going to be fairly simple. We are going to be doing pretty much the same thing over and over again, where we just use the first claw to grab a little bit of shield. Second claw is going to be getting us the damage. So finish that off rather easy. So we are going to go for the brass knuckles on this pull. Attacks the first enemy for 2 damage. That's not what we care about. What we care about is the dodge. So dodge is just block 100% of the incoming damage, but you don't use any of the armor or health or anything like that, which is amazing. So I'm going to show you how the brass knuckles work. If we dropped it, unfortunately. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's just be 100% sure we pick it up this time. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, we got that fairly simple. I'm gonna just drop down over here. Grab those 2 daggers. That should finish off the plant slime. Alright, so now he attacks me. We take no damage for that. Which, once you get that stacking, is gonna be amazing. So, we're gonna go ahead and grab enough armor so that we are not gonna take any damage. Pick up the daggers, dish it out, but we don't take it. Nice and easy. Alright, grab these, and GG. So now we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab the battle axe. First of all, it is the only metal object, and secondly, does 15 damage and removes all block from the enemy, which, amazing. And on to the boss battle we go. So we're gonna start the first round off by trying to go for as much damage as we can. I'm gonna try to grab the brass knuckles. There we go. Alright. We do have that 1 dodge, and that does not disappear until it is used. So now let's just go ahead and try to grab some armor. Only got 10. It's not the worst thing in the world, but could be better. Alright. Should be able to deal a decent amount of damage right here. Alright. And then he attacks. We had the dodge. Don't care. Alright. Why is... There we go. And we are done. On to the next one. Each time you dodge an attack, deal 10 damage to the attacker. Yes. please. Alright, so we're gonna start off same way as always. Grab some shields. It is only 15, so we are gonna take a single point of damage at least. From this guy right here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead again. Get a little bit of armor. And I believe just going straight damage here is gonna be more important. Because that way we finish off the blue slime. Nice and easy. Alright. So he does have a dodge. Which, fine by me. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Pick up all of those. Hey, bounce back in. That's perfect. Alright, we're gonna dodge the first one, take a little bit of damage on the second hit, but should be done and dusted right now. Alright, so now we actually got one of the key items that we need, the Morningstar. Attacks the nearest enemy, dealing 100% of your block as damage. So we are going to try our best to be stacking block as much as possible, which means that the Morningstar is just going to do so much damage for us. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. And we keep on moving. So we did go ahead and go for the Brass Knuckle upgrade, which means that we get 2 dodge with each and every one. Unfortunately, we did drop it that round. Just one of those things that unfortunately does happen sometimes. So I'm gonna try to pick it up with the claw. We failed that horribly. So let's see if we can get it with the magnet this time. Yes, sir. All right. We are going to be blocking 2 of these, and the armor is going to take care of the rest. Don't need the armor. Perfect. Okay, we're going to drop down here. We unfortunately do pick up the poison, but shouldn't really matter that much. As long as this sword drops in. Yes, there we go. And we are through. And on to the boss battle we go. So we're gonna start off trying to get as much damage as possible to go out and drop down here, pick up the Brass Knuckle plus the bomb. And a little bit of extra damage along the way, because we can. Alright, so we do have the 2 dodge, which more than enough to neglect all of his damage right here. Now we are just going to drop down straight here. Hopefully get all of those. Nope. That sucks. Alright, he did absolutely nothing to us. So we're gonna pick up a little bit of armor, because why not? I know we have the dodge, but might as well. Alright, do tons of damage, pretty good. And now we're gonna go ahead and drop again over here, grab a bomb. So unfortunately we don't have any armor. Well, we do have 5, but that's about it. So he's going to be doing 20 damage to us, unfortunately. Alright, so this is going to be a big damage round from him, which means we are going to have to grab a few shields so we don't just die this round, and try to get as much damage out as possible. Not going to be the best pull ever, but still good enough. Alright, so we do have 15 health left, which means if we manage to grab 2 shields right here, we are more than good. And then we drop down here. And I believe we should be able to finish him off. Yes, sir. Easy peasy. Alright, and on to the perks. So, gain 1 strength every time you take damage. Actually, really good. Magnetism increases the range of magnets by 20%. I believe this is going to be a lot better for us, so we're going to go for that. And on to floor 3 we go. So I'm going to start off the same way as always, grab a few shields. And then we're just gonna drop down straight over here. Should be good amount of damage. Alright, finished off the first slime. Now we are gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna drop down over here, grab a few shields. That is enough to neglect all of his damage, which means we can just drop down here, grab a few items. Should be able to finish him off though, so yeah, it's not bad. All right, and we do want to be able to finish this Robobomb off, because he is going to be doing 50 damage to us at the end of 2 rounds. So after 2 rounds, we are going to be taking that damage, unless we kill him before, which is perfect. So another Brass Knuckle, we are going to go for that. And on to the boss battle of floor 3 we go. So, fortunately not the greatest starting pool, but we are going to go for the bomb, get that damage ticking. So we did go ahead and grab the golden dagger, which deals 3 damage plus 1 for each 10 coins, which means that it does 5 right now, but the more golden coins that we get, the more damage it is going to do. So that kind of encourages us to stack that up. Alright, on this pull right here, we are going to try to go for the Brass Knuckle. And we're going to try our best to grab the other one as well. Unfortunately, did not manage to do that, but we should not die, and that is the main thing. Alright, so I'm just going to drop down with the claw, try to grab it now. Nice and easy. Because it does stack up, and it is going to be staying, so we don't lose it at the end of our turn, which is the main thing. Alright. Go down here, grab a bomb, plus 1 shield. All of this damage should be pretty good for us. How is this not falling? Why is it going the other way? What is going on here? Alright. Let's go ahead and grab a bomb again. And now we're gonna drop down straight over here. Should deal a decent amount of damage to him. It's nothing amazing, but it's not bad either. Alright, so gonna go here, grab a bomb, plus all of these items right here. Should get our strength up. No, unfortunately everything fell out. So this is quite the hard boss battle, unfortunately, because he does heal quite a bit when he damages us, plus he poisons us, so it does hurt quite a bit. Alright, if we manage to grab all of those items, and we didn't, but we did manage to finish him off. That's good. Easy. So weaklings decrease the health of all enemies by 25%. Yes, please. And on to floor 4 we go. So we're gonna start it off in basic way. Go ahead and grab the Brass Knuckle. And then we're just gonna drop down here, grab a bomb, plus everything else that is in the vicinity. Alright. Easy peasy. Let's see if we can grab the Brass Knuckles. No, we can't. Unfortunate. Now, let's go down with the magnet. See if we can pick it up that way. Yes, we can. Perfect. Alright. 1 enemy left. Not the worst thing in the world. Pick all of these up. Plus, we're gonna move on over here with the magnet. And job done. Yes, sir. We keep on moving. Another Brass Knuckle. We are going to grab that. And let's go on to the question mark. So, we have the roulette wheel. We are going to bet on black. And we win. Perfect. Next battle. Here we go. Alright. So, Let's try our best to grab the brass knuckle first. Pull, nice. And then we're gonna drop down here. Another brass knuckle. So we are not gonna be taking any damage, which is quite amazing. Let's drop down. We're just gonna keep trying our best to pull the brass knuckles each and every turn we get, as long as it's in the machine. Alright. And now we go ahead and grab the shuriken. And again, we have brass knuckles right in front of us. We are going to grab those. Should be fine right here. Do have a decent amount of dodge. The armor is unfortunately not stacking that high up, but we're just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. Alright, decent pull. Let's just drop down here. If we grab the brass knuckle, great. Unfortunately, we didn't, so we still have 4 dodge, so should be fine for the next 4. Well, actually 8 rounds, because he shields up in between. So, we're gonna grab all of that. And done. Alright, another brass knuckle. We are gonna go for that. Easy peasy. Go. So, we're gonna go down here, grab the brass knuckles. Easy peasy. And we are gonna go on this side, grab all of that damage if possible. Well, we got majority of it. Alright, so he does have the mirror, which means reflects the next attack or debuff back to the attacker. So, we're gonna try our best to just pick up... Well, I was hoping I would be able to just pick up the brass knuckle there, but guess not. Alright, so this is gonna hurt. But we did have the dodge, so by the looks of things, we can just dodge all of the damage he puts out. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get a decent pull right there. Get our strength up as well. Get a little bit of armor. It's not that important, but still good to have. We'll leave this pile right here until we have the magnet. And we're just gonna go ahead and drop down over here, pick up that bomb. And all these items, yes sir. Alright, so I'm gonna hope and pray that this does not fill up with items. Okay, not bad. So we should be just good to go right now. Alright, and we're gonna deal more than enough damage. We are good. Alright, floor 5, here we come. So as this is the first battle of floor 5, it is going to be one of the easier ones. So we're just gonna try to speed through it as quickly as possible. Alright, and that was easy. Let's go ahead and grab the magnet. It attracts all metal items in a small radius. Just gonna be amazing for us. It's gonna make it a lot easier to pull all the metal items. Alright, so floor 5 is pretty much done right now. We are gonna go ahead and start the boss fight. So this boss is gonna be quite difficult, to be honest. He does drop bombs into the machine, and those bombs actually do quite a lot of damage, and if we don't pick them up, those are pretty much just going to kill us. So there you see the bombs, and they do 10 damage. If we pick it up, it does 20 damage to the nearest enemy, which is going to be a lot better actually. So we're going to see if we can get at least a little bit of it out of the machine. There we go. Bomb out. Yes sir. Alright, perfect. So we do have 6 dodges, which is going to be more than fine right now. Alright. Now we're just going to go ahead and drop down here. I was hoping I would be able to pick up that brass knuckle, but I guess not. Let's just go ahead and try that now. Yes, sir. And all of this drops back into the machine, unfortunately. Alright. So, let's go ahead and drop down. Ooh, we just dropped a bomb. Alright. Let's try to get at least one of them out. Unfortunately, we did not manage to do that. But, however, we do have 4 dodges, so we're not going to take too much damage. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. But now, unfortunately, we don't have any more brass knuckles in the machine. So, we're going to try our best to deal as much damage as possible. This should be enough. Alright, perfect. Congrats, you have beaten the demo. Alright, look at that. So, once you've finished basically the demo, you can keep playing or you can just exit the menu. If you keep playing, it just goes on forever until like you decide to stop or you end up losing. So, I highly recommend you try this game out. It is quite fun, quite addictive, and if you do try it out, let me know in the comments down below what character you play and what builds you go. And until next time, have a good one.